Welcome back. I'm Alexander Sterling, and today we are talking about how to develop a mindset for success. So what exactly is success? It's a word we hear so often, yet it means something different to each of us. For some, it's about reaching a big goal, wealth, recognition, maybe building a legacy. For others, it's about something quieter like fulfillment, purpose, or simply waking up each day feeling at peace. But no matter how you define success, there's one thing it always has in common. It starts in your mind, and that's where it either grows or dies. Most of us think of success as something external, something you achieve, something you chase. We focus on the strategies, the habits, the work, and all of that matters. But none of it sticks without the right mindset. Success doesn't begin with doing, it begins with thinking. And not just thinking positively, that's not what I'm talking about. It's about how you think about failure, how you think about effort, how you think about yourself and what you're capable of. Now, before we dive deeper, I want you to take a moment and ask yourself, what's the story you've been telling yourself about success? Because we all have one, whether we realize it or not. Maybe your story is that success requires sacrificing everything else, your time, your relationships, even your health. Or maybe you think success is only for the lucky, the people who already have the right connections or resources. Or maybe, deep down, you believe success isn't meant for you at all. These stories, these beliefs are powerful. They shape how we approach success or whether we even approach it at all. And here's the thing. Most of those stories aren't true. They're hand-me-downs. They're shaped by our past, by our culture, by the people who told us what we could and couldn't do. And the first step to developing a mindset for success is questioning those stories, because until you do, they're going to run your life on autopilot. But questioning those stories isn't easy. It means confronting the things you've believed about yourself for years, maybe even your entire life. It's uncomfortable. It feels shaky, uncertain, like walking into a room with no lights and no map. But that's what growth feels like. Growth isn't tidy and it isn't comfortable. It's messy and it's often terrifying, but it's also the only way forward. And that's why so many people never make it past this step. It's easier to stick with what's familiar, even if it's limiting. Familiarity feels safe. It's predictable. But here's the truth. If you want to succeed, you're going to have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Success doesn't live in your comfort zone. It lives in the places where you stretch, where you challenge yourself, where you risk failure. Let's talk about that for a second, because it's unavoidable. No one has ever succeeded without failing first. But we're so afraid of it, aren't we? We're afraid of what people will think, afraid of feeling embarrassed, afraid of what it will say about us. But here's the thing about failure. It's not the opposite of success. It's a part of success. It's how you learn, how you adjust, how you build the resilience to keep going. And resilience, that's another critical piece of a success mindset. Resilience isn't about being tough or never feeling discouraged. It's about learning how to get back up over and over again. It's about trusting that the setback you're experiencing right now is just one chapter of a much bigger story. But resilience doesn't come from sheer willpower. It comes from belief. Belief in your ability to grow, to adapt, to figure things out. And that belief is something you can cultivate. You're not born with it, and you don't need to wait for some magical moment to start building it. You build it through action. Every time you show up, even when it's hard, even when you're scared, you're reinforcing that belief. Now, I want to shift gears for a second and talk about alignment, because success isn't just about hard work and resilience. It's also about making sure that the goals you're working toward actually align with the life you want to live. Too often, we chase someone else's version of success. We think, if I just get that promotion, or make that amount of money, or reach that milestone, or I'll feel successful. But if those goals don't align with your values, your purpose, your sense of fulfillment, they'll feel empty when you reach them. This is why gratitude is such an important part of a success mindset. Gratitude doesn't mean settling or giving up on your goals. It means appreciating the progress you're making, the lessons you're learning, and the journey you're on. It's about recognizing that success isn't just something out there. It's something you can feel right now in this moment. So let's bring this full circle. Developing a mindset for success isn't about perfection. It's not about never doubting yourself or always getting it right. It's about showing up again and again, even when it's hard and even when it feels like nothing is working. It's about trusting the process, believing in your ability to grow, and staying aligned with what truly matters to you. Success starts in your mind. It starts with the way you think, the stories you tell yourself, and the choices you make every single day. And the best part? You're in control of that. You have the power to shape your mindset, to rewrite your story, and to create a life that feels meaningful and fulfilling. The question is, are you willing to do the work? Because success isn't something you wait for, it's something you create. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe for more powerful insights to help you grow into your best self, and I'll see you next time. Take care.